I fucking hate this place.
She just moved.
3 knocks.
This disturbing footage was captured by Ian, a rising ghost investigator known for exploring some of the most haunted places across the American Midwest. For years, his channel has featured chilling solo investigations into long-abandoned hospitals, prisons, and forgotten industrial sites. But nothing in his past experiences could have prepared him for what he encountered inside the Berlin Tannery, an infamous and decaying leather factory located in Wisconsin. The building was originally constructed in 1853 and operated for over a century before shutting its doors in the late 1980s. Since then, it has become the focus of countless local legends and ghost stories. Whispers of shadow figures, disembodied voices, and violent paranormal activity have surrounded the tannery for decades. Even more unsettling, the building now operates seasonally as a haunted house attraction. Its dark corridors are filled with mannequins, fake blood, and disturbing props, making it nearly impossible to tell what's real and what isn't. On a stormy night in June 2025, Ian entered the tannery alone to begin a full overnight investigation.
Are there any spirits in here with me? Hello? If there's any spirits in here, my name is Ian. I heard that there is a portal in this building. Is that true? Oh my God. Who puts that there? Freaky nun. Got a feeling there's gonna be way more of those freaky decorations where that came from. Spirits down here? Could you make a noise? This is the door.
He started in the basement, a place known for its oppressive energy and violent encounters. Locals refer to the spirit believed to haunt this area as the Toucher, said to make physical contact with those who dare to enter. Within minutes, Ian began to feel sudden drops in temperature and sensed a heavy presence lurking nearby.
I just heard a noise. And that means that could be anybody. That means it could be a little girl, a man, woman, or something darker. Why don't you come out and show yourself? Why don't you come show yourself in one of these photos? That is, unless you're afraid. Seems like you're afraid of me in here. They seem like they didn't like that. Why don't you make that noise again? You can do something louder than that, can't you? Make another one of those sounds. Okay. What the hell? I just felt a rush of cold air right next to me.
While scanning the dark basement, he experienced strange noises echoing through the halls and what felt like something cold brushing across his back.
This is terrifying. Oh God. Oh shit. All right, I want out of here. Dude, it just freaking touched me. I felt a cold hand run right up my back. Oh God, that was absolutely terrifying. What? That door just shut. Oh, oh no. I am not gonna be stuck in here. Please. Oh, thank God. Oh, it just tried to shut me in here. Like trap me with it. Whoa. Oh my God. I heard a noise over there, and of course, it's got to be nearby all the scary mannequins.
Upstairs, the atmosphere grew even more sinister. The second floor housed the old haunted maze, now littered with broken mannequins and torn decorations. But these weren't just remnants of a staged attraction. Some of them appeared to move on their own.
What the hell was that? It sounded like something moved over here. Did you just move one of these mannequins? Could you move one right now? Any one of these? No. Oh. Dude! That thing just freaking started rocking! Oh, no. Are you freaking serious? It had to be like one of the freakiest looking ones, too. It looks freaking demented. Oh, God. One of the ones back there moved. I freaking just heard that. Are these mannequins possessed? She just moved. She more than moved. She slid forward. Freakiest, eeriest things I've ever seen.
One mannequin began rocking violently. Another shifted position completely, as if pushed by unseen hands. Ian checked for wind or slanted flooring, but everything remained still, except for the figures. Deeper into the investigation, Ian made his way to a narrow catwalk where a worker was believed to have died decades ago. Paranormal activity intensified.
Whoa. Look at that. That's like a Ouija board. That is freaky. That trailer is a planchette. Dude, just imagine if that thing moved around like a planchette. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't use those things. Dude, it sounded like footsteps up there. Like hard, heavy footsteps. Oh my God. My heart is racing. Gosh, these stairs are steep. Oh, I finally can see. Jesus, walking on this thing in the pitch black, I feel like I'm gonna fall over this railing. That totally makes a lot of sense. Whoa. What the hell? Something just moved down there. Holy shit. Oh my God. Just look at that. What is that? That's like a cart. And it just freaking moved. Holy shit.
An old cart, which had been sitting idle beneath the catwalk, suddenly rolled forward with no visible cause. No breeze, no slope, just movement in an otherwise dead-still building. But the most terrifying moments came near the heart of the second floor, an area rumored to house a spiritual portal. People who've stood in this room have reported time lapses, blackouts, and sudden bursts of aggression.
Anyone in here? Sounded like something in there. If there's anyone in there, could you peek out from this doorway? Man, I get a creepy feeling looking in there. What the f was that? Something just went flying. Holy sh! They threw something off the table. Hello? It went over here. Somewhere over here. Whoa. Is that it? What the heck is that? It's like a severed hand. Oh God. Dude. This thing just went flying off of that table. Right there. Oh my God, dude, that's so freaky. Oh God. There's a dude hanging right there. Who just threw this hand? Are you some kind of poltergeist? That came through the portal? Whoa. Why are those moving? Those should not be swinging. Dude, it feels like I'm in a portal right now. I wonder if this is where it is. Jesus Christ.
As Ian explored the space, multiple electronic devices failed without warning. A prop resembling a severed hand was thrown across the room. Then a dark figure appeared, just for a moment, in the corner of his camera's frame before vanishing.
Whoa, got it to work. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. What the hell was that? Dude, there was a freaking shadow, like a floating shadow over there. It was over here, over by this wall. Who's there? Died again. That was an absolutely scary photo. See if it's in here. Hello? Oh God, this one is so claustrophobic. Hello? Holy shit, dude, that sounded freaking demonic. I'm not dealing with that. Hell no.
Feeling drained and mentally foggy, Ian left the building briefly to regain focus. But something compelled him to return. He ventured into one final room, an old nursery setup now used in the haunt, where stories mention the spirit of a young girl. The energy shifted immediately. Static electricity in the air. A sense of being watched.
It's creepy. Oh, I think I'm gonna try a K2 session. See if I can communicate with her. Alright, Megan. I brought you a toy here. How did you end up here? Did you die here? If you didn't die here, did you come through the portal? The portal that's here. So why do you choose to stay here? Do you just like it here? Yes. Well, that's good. I don't know, sometimes I know they say that darker entities can pose as a little girl, and I don't know, sometimes for some reason I'm just worried. It's going off again. It's going off right after I said that too. Megan, are you who you say you are, Megan? Are you being honest? I really don't. Oh my God. What was that? That was like a creepy breath. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm sorry, Megan. I just don't know who I'm communicating with. I hope you understand. It's moving. It's moving. The freaking cradle is moving. Hell no. All right, I'm out. I'm done.
And then, as he turned to leave, a small crib began to rock entirely on its own. That was the final straw. Ian ended the investigation and left the tannery for good, shaken, speechless. Whatever haunted that building wasn't just residual energy or harmless spirits. It was intelligent, aware, and possibly something much darker. The Berlin Tannery remains one of the most haunted and active locations Ian has ever visited. The evidence he captured, unexplained movements, objects thrown, and shadow figures caught on camera, suggests something within those walls is waiting, watching, and willing to show itself. What's up, Silent Nightmare family? I have something huge to share with you today. We just crossed an incredible milestone, 50,000 subscribers, but now it's time to set our sights even higher. If we hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of September, 10 lucky subscribers will each receive a $50 gift card. You can choose any gift cards. That's $500 in total prizes as a thank you to this amazing community. It's super easy to enter. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like this video, comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. Let's hit 100K together and celebrate the only way we know how, with a massive giveaway. This eerie footage was captured by the team behind Ghost Theory, a channel known for uncovering the truth behind haunted locations, disturbing myths, and chilling urban legends. Over the years, they've explored everything from forgotten hospitals to cursed woods, but nothing prepared them for what they would face inside a seemingly ordinary house in one of England's wealthiest areas. On the surface, this property looks like a dream home: modern design, luxurious interiors, and a history tied to a man who worked in the oil industry. But behind its polished appearance lies a mystery that's been quietly festering for over a decade. Abandoned in 2015, the home still contains furniture, family photos, even a fridge full of food, frozen in time. But something about it doesn't feel right. It's too intact, too untouched, and perhaps too aware. The team arrived during the day, hoping to uncover the truth behind the house's sudden abandonment. Almost immediately, they noticed strange things. Every light in the house was already on. The front door was open. Nothing was locked. Inside, the house looked lived in. Yet no one had lived there in years. The mold, decay, and cracked walls hinted at time's passing. But the electronics told a different story.
The house is insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just the kitchen and this room is bigger than where I live. I just look at what an incredible house. It's absolutely astonishing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
In perfect condition as well. It's like it's not even been abandoned. And then all the mould all over the walls, look. We'll look around the upstairs, and it really was hard to believe that it was actually abandoned. Other than just a bit of paint, peel and mould, it looked in perfect condition, as if the people literally just walked out the door yesterday.
Just come in here to have a look, just to make sure. It only looked like a tiny room from out in the corridor, but we've just seen this. And this, you get a lot of sensitive people saying it's not abandoned, you shouldn't be walking around there, but this proves this is definitely an abandoned house. I mean, we know it is anyway, but this is the proof for you guys, because no one's living here, are they?
As they explored deeper, things only grew stranger. A locked-off camera captured a stereo, turning on by itself. Even though no one was in the room, the lights flickered, metallic creaks echoed through the halls. In the silence, they began hearing faint footsteps, some above them, some below.
I swear I just heard music. Aeroplane.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Just why would they not give? What is that noise? Hang on.
I can't hear
The
anything.
world's loudest fridge.
Okay. It's the humming still. It's
No. There's. Sounds like a fucking drill. Fuck. You can fuck right off. You can fuck right off. You can actually fuck off. The fucking radios. On camera. That was not on when I went upstairs.
At first, they tried to rationalize it. Old plumbing, warped floorboards, maybe even a faulty boiler. But the sounds didn't stop. In fact, they seemed to respond. Then came the voices. From outside the house, a soft female voice was heard.
Why is there light down there?
Oh, fuck off.
See, it's bright down there. Is there someone here? We're both very confused about this house. There's rumours that it's haunted. We've been told that it's potentially haunted, even shown proof. Is there a shadow man in this house? Put my red light on. The fuck was that?
It's just the wall.
Fucking wow. It sounds like this. It's like someone's walking around in the fucking kitchen.
It's the TV.
Why is the TV on?
I don't know. How do you turn it? Oh, no, not even gonna ask.
The investigators were split. One believed it was a prank or leftover from previous explorers. The other wasn't so sure, especially after it happened again. And again. Eventually, it all became too much. A loud bang echoed from downstairs. The feeling of being watched became unbearable. Lights in rooms they hadn't entered began turning on. And finally, footsteps.
I'm really confused again. We've just been having week after week of being really confused. Well, last time I mentioned a shadow figure, we had what sounds like walking. Can you do that again? Are you the shadow man that we've been hearing and someone else has seen? Oh, yes, it is. It always sounds like that piece of floor. Do you think, without trying to debunk everything again, because I know people love it when I do that, but where it's cooling down, because obviously that's moisture, it's expanding and lifting up, but it's bloody loud.
Yeah.
But that would have sounded loud when it popped up like that, but then it would have done it slowly. You know?
The TV's off. Oh, probably would have gone off though after a while, wouldn't it?
Heavy, deliberate footsteps on the wooden floor, coming closer. Terrified and completely shaken, the crew rushed to gather their gear. Even their jokes couldn't mask the unease they felt. Something was inside that house with them. Something they couldn't explain. Later, while reviewing the footage, they confirmed what they had feared. Multiple electrical devices turned on by themselves, not once, but several times. Footsteps were recorded in empty rooms. And that stereo, it didn't just power on. It changed stations, as if someone was adjusting it manually. Skeptics might argue this was just faulty wiring or the house settling. But the ghost theory team knew better. The timing, the sounds, the voices, none of it felt random. It felt calculated, intentional. To this day, no one knows why the owners left such a valuable home behind. No one knows who or what was watching from the shadows that night. But one thing's certain, they weren't alone in that house, and whatever was there, it didn't want them to leave. This video was captured by Angelo, a popular YouTuber known for his channel Exploring with Angelo. One night, Angelo, along with his friend Lomar and his dog Kia, decided to camp deep in a remote part of Nova Scotia, an area already notorious for a famous Bigfoot sighting. They were looking for an adventure, but it quickly became clear the adventure found them. Right from the start, the video sets an eerie, horror movie atmosphere. Gloomy skies, thick fog, and complete isolation. At first, everything seems normal as they set up a clever tarp shelter and start cooking. But that sense of safety doesn't last long.
Damn. Moments ago, it literally just started pouring. So, we're just trying to kind of wait it out. Hopefully it'll pass. This kind of sucks.
Big time.
Yep. Look at this. This is insane. Of all nights, we had to come and film tonight, right? Damn. Well, Kia doesn't seem to mind.
The first unsettling moment comes when Angelo ventures alone to check out an abandoned-looking cabin nearby. A heavy metal bucket sits on the porch, but after he hears a strange noise and turns back, the bucket has mysteriously moved to the middle of the path. Since the bucket is too heavy to have been moved by the wind, it's clear they aren't alone. Something or someone is watching.
Okay, I just heard another knock. Damn, this rain. Bigfoot? I mean, it could just been a tree crackling or something. What the hell? Something just whistled exactly the way I did it. Would the birds be out right now? I don't think they would be in this crappy weather. Ow, ow, fuck. Okay. Now I'm hearing growling. What the what is that? I'm not seeing anything though. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna backtrack for a moment. What is that? Oh, 3 knocks. Let's head back.
Faced with a flooded campsite and what feels like an active hunt by an intelligent creature, Angelo and his friends make the smartest move, packing up and leaving. They didn't capture a clear image of Bigfoot, but they caught something just as terrifying.
Alright guys, well, we've been here basically forever. I think we've legit been here for 12 hours at this point. Yeah, it's been literally all day. We definitely heard something out here. I can't definitively say whether that was or was not Bigfoot. It very well could have been. I don't really know. We were actually going to sleep here tonight, but seeing as how it's so muddy now, like literally everywhere we step, it's just gross. So we're going to pack it in and head back. But it was definitely a good adventure. We camped out for a long time.
Was this a genuine Sasquatch encounter, or is there another explanation? Drop your theories in the comments below.